What's good, more people? It's your man's AK Infinity. Follow me on Twitter/X at AK_Infinity_VVS. Also, go and subscribe to the Rockets Round Robin YouTube channel. Subscribe to this channel, like, comment, and all of that. I know some of y'all, like 70% of y'all, be watching and don't be subscribing. Subscribe before I come get you. But anyway, yeah, man. So, clearly not in my regular element of recording. I'm gonna do this different because it's a little bit different this time around, man. Golden State just packed up the Memphis Grizzlies and they're playing game, and it's on to Houston now. I said before the season started in a video, I gotta go find it. I'll probably clip it and put it as a short or something. But I did say that the Golden State Warriors were a demon that we were going to have to exercise this season. I think I also mentioned in that video that it would be somewhat poetic if we would have faced them in the playoffs and knocked them out of the playoffs, and I guess in a weird way get the last laugh after getting our asses beat by them every freaking time over the last God knows how long. Like, it's been too much. We done endured a lot from these Golden State Warriors fans and these Golden State Warriors games, man. We done endured a whole lot as Rockets fans in the city of Houston. We just don't. It's just too much. The history go back too much. I ain't finna reiterate all of it because I'm gonna start having extra PTSD, and I'm already not gonna sleep tonight. So, but yeah, man. I know I kind of been like all over social media talking about, you know what I'm saying? I don't want the Warriors, a horrible matchup for us. I don't care what happened the last game. I don't care what the matchup really is. I don't care none of that. I see a Warriors jersey, I get PTSD. I have a problem with that. However, this is like beyond basketball X's and O's. This is just beyond that. This is boys becoming men. So look at the last, this is what? Jalen Green and Alperen Sengun's fourth season. Look at the last 4 seasons as undergrad. It's college. And now you've made it to the playoffs. You've graduated, right? You're not, no more internships, no more student government meetings, no more roommates, laughing with your roommates and all that. It's time to be a big boy, put your big boy britches on, go out into the real world, fitting for yourself, get a job, pay your own rent. You know what I'm saying? Stop bleaching off of mama and daddy. They're not there to hold your hand and give you titty milk. Every time you crying, it ain't no more of that, bro. Ain't no more of that. It's time to get serious. It is time to get serious. So I'm looking at these young Rockets now. You 21, 22, you of drinking age. You know what I'm saying? We done already got you a car. You know what I'm saying? I know you just graduated. We're gonna house you for a little bit, but it's time to get you a job. You interned for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? See if they're going to bring you on to the job. I don't know if that's a good or bad metaphor. It's probably a horrible metaphor. But you get what I'm saying. It's time to grow the hell up, man. It's time to grow the hell up and be a big boy. It goes for all of these young dudes, man. Every single one of them, even the ones not in the rotation because you don't know when your number is going to get called. I don't think there's another team in the NBA, in the entire NBA, that's going to test the Rockets like the Warriors are going to test the Rockets. Because the Rockets' problem is not talent. The Rockets' problem is not grit. It's not hustle. It's none of them. And when I do the pre-games and the halftime shows and sometimes the post games, I talk about hope stats. Ain't none of that gonna matter when you playing against the Warriors. The only thing that's gonna matter when you playing against the Warriors for 7 games is IQ. The reason why I'm saying it's gonna be IQ is because that's how the Warriors play basketball. That's how they beat teams. That's how they beat people. Well, that and some damn referees. Them zebras are going wild, boy. If you watch that Memphis game, if you go look at their free throw disparity, and you go and you tell me if that makes some sense to you. But yeah, man, it's time to put all the things that you've learned throughout the season. Not really just this season, but last season as well under Ime Udoka. You know what I'm saying? We had a substitute teacher in Stephen Silas for 3 years. Now you got a real teacher. You know what I'm saying? It's not a sub. It's a real teacher who he don't give you multiple choice tests. Like, you got to fill in the answers, and then when it's math, you got to show your work. You don't just look at the problem and give you the answer. Nah. Even if your answer right, this professor marks your answer wrong because you ain't show your work. Now it's time to show your work. It's time to show your work. All the work you've been doing, not just in the summer, but during the season as well, because this was a lot. There was a lot that happened in the season. There's ups and downs, there's injuries, playing through injuries, playing without certain guys in the lineup shakes, guys get in foul trouble, rotation kind of switches, guys in and out of the rotation. You know what I'm saying? Over the last, I want to say, 15 or so games, the Rockets and Ime Udoka have really tightened up the rotation, so you kind of know who to expect to be in the rotation. You already know it's going to be the starting 5. It's going to be Alpi, Amen, Dylan, Jalen, Fred, and then off the bench, we coming off the bench with Jabari, Adams, and Tari. And sometimes Tate, sometimes Holiday, I guess just depending on matchup and also game and time situation and all that. But the top 8 is set in stone, I believe. So for the most part, who's going to play. What your minutes are going to be for the most part. It may fluctuate here and there, just depending on game situation and rhythm, and who got it going and who may not in a certain game. But even if you put in this, even if one of these young guys will get put in a situation where they may not be comfortable, I think the Rockets have shown, each one of these players, especially the young guys, have shown that they're comfortable being uncomfortable. You know what I mean? Alperen Sengun has shown he doesn't have to. He's not just a back to the basket player. You know what I'm saying? He can facilitate from the high post. You know what I'm saying? He's a lot better defensively. When you ask him, when you challenge him defensively, to get some certain things done. For the most part, he's gotten it done this season. Same goes for Jalen Green. He's a scorer at heart, but he's been challenged to get his teammates involved, be more of a playmaker and defensive player. I believe that he's gotten a little bit of that done. Jabari Smith has been asked to come off the bench. He's gotten that done. He's been playing well off the bench, actually. You already know what I feel about that, but whatever. Who else? Amen Thompson. He's got increased responsibility on the team. He's been doing well with it. Tari Eason. Tari Eason's been doing low key. I don't want to say this about Tari, man. Tari has kind of shown that he can score when asked to, and he's kind of gotten a lot of that tunnel vision out of his game, which is good to see, man. It's really good to see. And I think he's going to be a super critical part of this whole playoff run. He and Jabari, because those are two kind of sort of guys who you can kind of plug in many different positions, at least 3 different positions, and you know what you're going to get out of them. You're going to get something really positive out of them. So all of these guys have shown that they can be uncomfortable. They all already play with grit. They all play physical. For as young as they already know how to play physical. Jalen Green has learned to play through the whistle. I think he may end up shining a little bit because he's already used to not getting no whistle. No way. You're not going to get no whistle when you're playing the Warriors and the refs. That ain't going to happen. So he already know what to do with that. Alperen Sengun has shown to me that he has no fear of Draymond Green, none whatsoever. And once you have fear of Draymond Green, he's already beat you. Rockets ain't scared of these dudes, man. Rockets not scared of these dudes, not one bit, not at all. I don't believe it. I don't see it. I don't see no fear in these dudes. They may be a little bit stupid, but that's gonna come with age. A lot of the basketball intelligence, basketball IQ is gonna come with age and experience. I do think we may end up, leaning on Fred a little bit too much, Fred and Dillon a little bit too much early on in the series, but as the series progresses, I think there's going to be more of a Rockets. These young guys are going to get more of a comfort level with that, and I think they'll get stronger as the series goes by, man. But these are just my immediate thoughts after this game ended with Memphis and the Warriors. I mean, let's keep it a bean. We all knew the NBA was not going to allow Ja Morant to beat the Golden State Warriors on the road in the play-in and eliminate the Golden Boy Steph Curry and the Warriors from the playoffs, or from going to the playoffs. We all knew that wasn't going to happen, bro. Anybody in here that really thought with a rational mind, if you thought with a rational mind that the Warriors was not going to be our first-round opponent after knowing who they was going to match up with in the play-in, something wrong with you, man. You need to go pray. I might pray for you myself, honestly, because something not right in your head. You may have a couple of screws loose. You might have a screwdriver in there too. Go get you a CAT scan. Something wrong with your head. Anyway, go ahead and call it wraps, man. It's late. Damn, it's 12:30. God, dog. Yeah, this video gonna be dropping in the morning, so y'all probably gonna see this first thing in the morning. It's your man's AK Infinity. Follow me on Twitter /X at AKInfinity_VVS. This is the Rockets Propaganda Channel. Rockets on Sunday versus the Warriors. We out.